Good day, everyone. This is Dude along with
Kami, hello.
And today we're on to the bag 2s of Dark Magician build from Area X.
Yes.
This is dealing more with the base, since last time Kami has already built the Dark Magician.
With help.
Yes.
I will admit that because that was a struggle to do by myself.
I will say, you don't notice the brick build much once fully assembled.
Very true.
So.
But yeah, I think this is set AB0040.
Yes.
So yeah, just to get that mentioned. Again, bag 2 of it.
Yes. A 5.
A 5.
So yeah, these next ones will be a little more just chill build of a large base.
And we have light bricks in it.
Lighting. Now to test it.
That seems shiny.
They light up. So yes, that'll be fun wiring it a bit.
Yep.
So I will set that aside.
In case anyone notices here, we do have things bookmarked. It's one of the things that our extra Lorcana puzzle cards are good for.
Sure. I'll move this aside.
Yep.
Close that, and now we start sorting.
Yes. I was just waiting for you to be ready, essentially.
Thank you.
There we are.
Make sure all the pieces are out of the bags before tossing them.
Yes. I double-checked the one I just did as well. It's not too bad to recover things because, as we've mentioned before, the trash cans we keep next to this table are just for plastic and such, so.
Yeah.
Ah. The copyright info.
Aha. Hey, at least these aren't decals.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I did do a little reading ahead just to see how deep we were in with this after struggling with
other
Sembo and also the struggle from last stream.
Yeah.
And
that
thankfully, well, the cloak and also my own mess up.
Dark purple and purple directions do not make an easy time.
Right.
Get that main sorting here done.
I'm not saying it wasn't something anyone could do in that situation. Just going, yeah, I messed up. So that delayed the build somewhat.
Doesn't want to open. There we go.
Sometimes they don't. Double check, make sure these are all the... Okay, so just a note for you, dude. 4, 6, or 5 actually.
Okay.
Over here. The different lengths.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I have 6 over here. Yeah, these are the 6. So I will have to keep that very much in mind. Going to adjust the camera some so I can actually build nicely.
That might be useful.
So, 1 second. Things I should have done before hitting start.
Whoops.
Oops.
Whoopsies. Oh, are you okay?
I flung some pieces on the table. It will all be okay.
We hope. Would you like me to work on this
please.
stack and then you sort this one?
Not sorting.
You're not sorting that one?
Or
Okay.
just going. No, I know what the chaos is there at the
Okay.
moment. It's chaos.
These are pretty.
Yep.
These little translucent purple.
Yes, we have Lots of them. In different forms.
Yeah, you've got these ones over here, just these ones are smaller.
True. So, the base starts off fairly simple with a fairly strong frame. And then we go from, oh boy.
Oh, that's a fun statement. Then we go through, oh boy.
And I'm like, and these directions are, okay, those are directions.
Oh dear.
That is the wrong piece. There's a really? Grab one. Pin to pin, not pin to the
Whew, it's gonna be fun.
Sign.
Distinguishing some of these pieces from others. We have a lot of pieces of the exact same color.
Yeah.
And this is exactly why I like sorting.
And that is a very important thing to do. So right now I'm making the outer frame, essentially.
Okay, that stack is done.
And these will all connect here in just a moment.
We have a cat trying to get in the door. It was a ginger.
Ah.
She poked her head in and then I turned around and she said, nope.
Yeah, not worth getting in trouble right now. Upside, the cats want to be with us. Downside,
Yes.
the cats want to be with us when we are doing stuff.
Yep.
Okay. Now we start assembling. And now the hard part. Is getting these pieces in.
She literally just went, "Broop." Oh,
My
you
bad.
saw me. Broop. Although she may be attempting to get in again.
Yeah, you
I probably
want
wanna
real quick, please.
Check.
Since you're right there.
Yep, that's definitely a ginger.
So that creates the main frame. Then we flip it upside down.
We should not be interrupted again.
That's good.
That being said, she is a very clever cat. She can get into places you wouldn't think a cat could. Like
True.
opening doorknobs.
True. And you have 5 long.
Yes.
Since they're out of my... I need 2 of them.
2 of them?
Yeah, you put those out of my reach, sadly.
I'm trying not to have things on top of each other either, so that's the challenge. Especially when they're all the same color.
Yeah. And it's on this one side. Gets the 5, creating a small gap. So these all get bridged, but not right here. Which is interesting.
Yes.
Okay, flip that around. And I need 1, 2, 3. A 4x1 Technic.
I try to wiggle stuff around so dude can reach better. It's definitely a challenge when everything is the same color.
This is true.
Trying to make sure things are distinguishable.
So I'm making essentially spacers. So yeah, this should be a fairly decent sized base.
Now, I assume these go together, but I don't know which direction they go together.
That's the whole issue.
So otherwise I would put them together for Dude.
Thank you.
And that would also save some room on the table.
True. But it will clear up shortly. Okay, do 2 more sets of the blue with the spacer. Add on the plus end pin to the normal Technic pins. Both of those.
I'm adjusting this so that hopefully...
I grabbed the wrong pin. No wonder it's not going on.
Hopefully I can scoot things a little closer. There we go.
One of those words going, okay, wish fail. Did some color coding here to make life easier.
Yeah. Since you can usually get away with some different colors on the internal pieces.
Exactly. Okay, have those. Wonder anything doesn't appear to have rolled any.
What are you looking for?
I'm missing a pin.
You're missing a pin.
It's similar to this, but has that little plus connection on the one side, and the normal pin on the other. So double check bags again.
Yeah, this was one of your bags. Did you do what I did last time?
No, there's no way I could have.
Okay.
At least,
I
hold
didn't
on.
see. Oh,
No, you're right, I did. The very, very first step, I screwed up. So yeah. Duh. Forgot a piece there. Right here. Got it. Wait, no. Let me double check inside. And that's where I messed up.
yep. That's where this piece was.
Uh-huh.
With the plus side on one end.
So yeah, you have to be
Very careful.
Yeah, that's not as friendly as Lego.
No.
On these larger sets. It's going, hey, we'd at least put these in gray.
Yeah.
Where it would match the interior pieces.
Yeah.
But no, we're going to have all of these as black so they match one another.
And it's really simple to, yeah.
Anyway. I digress. Okay, I need the longer ones. This piece. Like such. This will connect here. Then I need 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 6x1 plates, putting 2 of them together, 2 together, over top that gap, come on, and same step again. That used up all the 2x6, or 1x6 plate. So that actually is a good thing in a way. Okay, I need a lot of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So
all but
but 4 at the moment.
Yeah. Indeed. Could you start double stacking all of
Double
those,
stacking?
please?
Okay.
Yes.
So just right on top of each other.
Uh-huh. So one goes in each of the end corners here.
There we are.
And one here.
Oh, there. Okay.
Yep. So just triple checking directions. Because that is odd placement.
Yes, I would have thought it would be around these corners right here.
Yeah, but no. So far, we have a frame
Yes.
of the base. Okay.
That would look more like it goes to some weird vehicle
Yeah.
at the moment.
We combine these two to create a hinge. And I need these long pieces here and a 5. Which connects on one only. I need this. Then I flip the page and find out what I do with it. I had more to it. I had a lot more to it.
Aha.
Okay, so I get to start putting together hinges, it looks like. I found out how these connect.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to be needing a lot of them.
Okay.
So they go on like that.
Okay, let me... Okay, so basically how I was thinking they probably would, but...
Yeah. The standard way. But technically they can go on the other way.
They can go on other ways. How many do you need?
Put all of them together, and worst case we have to take one or two apart.
Okay.
But let's see here, I'll need 2 right away, and we'll just keep the others over here for right this minute. Even if, yeah. Let's see here.
And that was my other thought when I was going, I don't know how these go together. I could just put them together and then they can be corrected, but...
True. One here. And we have one over here. And we have Tom yelling in the background.
Because he wants attention.
Uh-huh.
You may or may not be able to hear that. But you probably are.
Yeah.
He's very loud.
Yeah. Once I just put on this one and this one, get a 2x2 plate. Guess I did almost skip a piece. Put a slanted piece right there. Set that down for a second. It is not very stable in this current state.
Okay, all of those have been put together.
Thank you. It is appreciated. There we are. Standard 2x1 and a smooth top one.
I try to keep my hand out of way while I'm reaching here, but still trying to help. Dude. here.
Okay, so that adds some much needed stability right here.
Hmm.
And now we attach this one right here.
These
I have a feeling
usually
I'm gonna
go
be doing
together.
that. Yeah, the very next step is aligning this. So yeah, we've made a corner.
Aha.
Yep, I get to essentially redo part of that step. So we get a 3 and a 5.
Again, trying to keep my hand out of the way, but trying to be helpful.
Thank you.
I just can't reach the rest
Yeah,
without pushing super hard.
I get 2 of the hinge pieces here that Kami put together for me. Thank you.
Welcome.
One goes here. And
Cleared up a little bit of area. I can probably put this more clearly on camera there.
thank you. One goes in the distance. These 2 get a plate on them, and then go in the middle, like when doing this portion.
Ah.
Definitely see some similarity, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be making another piece like that. And
A moment.
yep, real quick.
Hopefully even partially sorting that helped some for you, dude.
Yes, thank you. If you would be so kind as to put
Those
those
together.
hinges together for me, please and thank you. That would speed things up. As we build up the base.
I would not recommend dropping it in this state.
No. This base is a little too fragile.
But I had to keep the joke going without messing up the build.
Yes. And I'm, yep, making the assumption of this as a tight fit right there. There we are so far. And let's see. I now work on this corner.
Whew. I got almost everything sorted. Everything else is really out of reach, though,
Yeah,
for me.
thank you.
Please be careful because the 5s were right next to the 3s here.
Understood, thank you.
And things got bumped around. That's why.
It's strange, but I'm starting to understand it.
Strange because it doesn't usually follow our expectations for, say, an equivalent build style.
Yeah. More or less. It's definitely not as solid a piece as at first. They gain rigidity once altogether,
Yes.
but before then, it's definitely a little more on the shaky side. So once again, I do another one of those corners Once that's in place, it gains a lot more rigidity. Connects there. And we just have the last corner to get to. Which I'm pretty sure will be the next direction set. Yep. So we take one of the 3s and 5. If you could put these 2 pieces on those, please,
Okay.
and thank you.
Just kind of as expected, centered
Yes.
on the...
Exactly.
Slowly, the piece count dwindles.
This is at least a lot less fighting than
Yeah.
the Dark Magician.
Oh yeah.
'Cause, yeah, this is already reduced dramatically.
Yeah. And although they have a lot of purple pieces, aside from the translucent and the translucent being light purplish and then the more solid being this purple,
It's not too
It's
very
not-
similar.
yeah.
And now the hard part is getting the peg in. Still better than trying to get the robe on.
Yeah.
So I think this is the
Core,
main
essentially.
skeleton. And now
We get to decorate
we
things.
get to fill in spots. So first, we have the copyright.
Mm.
This side gets a blank. And this is one of those where I'm going, oh, that's shaky design.
Mm.
Especially
Hmm.
it makes it more flush, but
Yeah, I probably would have opted to have a longer piece do that, but
yeah. I do not disagree. Yep. Repeat on this side. I will need the other 2 smaller flat for the rear here. This one does not get one of the panels, but it does get one of these on top.
hmm.
Okay, now I
Interesting.
set you down. The last 2 of these and the 2 3-pin. 3x1 plate. That. And now we secure this area.
Aha.
So. And the last 2 of the 2x2 plates goes dead center.
And just so that doesn't get hidden in between the taller pieces.
Thank you. Which is good because guess what I actually do need next?
This.
Uh-huh.
And I just move some things around, bring things closer.
Goes here, and I need these 2. I'm putting them on wrong, I'm sure. I think it's a 1 overlap. I'll know more in a second when I look at the next page. Yes, it is a 1 overlap.
Just calling out, I've put these near each other. Just keep in mind one is shorter than the other.
1 sec as I carefully untangle.
Ah, we get to start with the lighting.
That goes underneath here.
Pardon.
And this gap here is where the light brick
Goes.
disappears. Which also aligns with B's odd.
Okay. So now things are starting to add up a little more.
Yes. Uh-oh. Before I do that, I realize there's an issue.
What's wrong?
Okay, that was me being paranoid. I'm going, why is it? Because there's none for that to connect to there. That's a smooth panel. So now that is connected properly. And we have lighting, which goes in 3 areas.
Yes.
And I think I may have to undo what I just did now that I look at it.
Oh boy.
This
Needs
corner
to be
in
spun
particular.
around. Ah.
Nope. Routing.
Ah. Oh. These are twisted around each other.
I'm noticing. Thank you. Okay.
So if the one needs to come out the other side, then okay.
These both go out front. This goes to the side.
Okay.
That is the key. The short one goes to the side. Okay.
That's the key point.
Yes. Okay. If you could put those 2 together.
Stacked.
Yep.
Alright.
And now I essentially do what I did on the other side. Surprised they didn't have me do that earlier when dealing with the others.
I don't know.
Same. I make sure this goes over this way. And this goes this way.
Okay, this one goes to the front?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Okay, so take the biggest plate. That quote unquote locks in the wire sum. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So, see how these have a 1 overhang?
Yes.
You could repeat that on those 2.
Okay.
Please and thank you.
And it goes on the long side, correct?
Yep.
There's that one. Here's this one. Goes in the front, I assume?
Yep. Okay, that's nice and secure right now. And we'll see how I handle wires in a second here. Aha, creative light. So I just move those momentarily out of the way.
Pick this one up for you.
Thank you. And the last one we don't have to worry about.
Because there wasn't a 4th wire at this point.
Exactly. Okay, so far, dangling lights, dangle dangle, and there's your switch.
Yes.
With copyright info in the back.
Ha.
Okay, now we take this as I make up the front signage. The downside is, I do not read the language.
I will take a look at it in a moment if you need me to do something like confirm whether something's upside down or not.
Thankfully, the pictures help with
Are
that.
very clear.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So,
Yeah, it basically just says I can't read the very bottom line, honestly, but it's basically just Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters.
and now we try to get this connected. There we go. Now it's secure. Okay. Starting at the rear.
Pardon.
Put in the curved pieces. Have to be careful pushing down.
Yeah.
And this one. They don't have me doing all four corners. So this one remains without.
For right now.
Yes.
I'm guessing they want to route the lights under that in a minute or something.
Not sure, maybe. So 4, 4, 4. A 6 by 1 smooth plate. That one, this one gets set aside.
I could be very wrong about that, but
We'll see. No, it's the very next step it's going. Oh yeah, now you put these in place.
okay. It could have all been one step, but
Surprisingly, it wasn't.
surprisingly it wasn't.
So we now have a fun border,
Yes.
and now we start getting into scenery, as it were. Yep, just that simple. Fun half dome.
Yes.
One goes in front, right here. These two get put together. Turn this to have a better viewpoint. 1, 2. Oh,
Oopsies.
I knocked the front plate off.
How dare?
Yep. So this actually should have gone in front,
Ah.
which explains why I'm going, wait, this isn't lining up right. That lines up right.
Aha.
The receivers for a ball joint
Yes.
goes here. And it gets another one unsupported on one side right here. Oh, it's because it lands on the curve.
Ah.
That's why it's unsupported.
That's why it's unsupported.
Because it isn't supported.
Yeah. Probably the only way they could have done that is do like one of those little half crescent pieces
True.
and just shoved it under.
Ah, there you are. Looking for the fun goggle pieces, quote unquote.
Yes. That's the best description I've got for them is goggles. Binoculars, whatever. You know,
Yeah.
not literally shape of binoculars, but
Gives that sense of.
yes.
that. Very solid snap. And so I just double check things. There's a front. That. Take one of these nice sloped pieces. Almost miss a piece. How dare I? Yes. Just like that. Let's skip a page now to confirm alignment. So I'm just double checking before. So one off.
Before trying to fasten it.
Yep. Because that one will be a pain
To try and
I see
remove.
it lines up with that.
Yeah.
I was trying to align here more than anything.
It does appear to line up with the
Yes.
curve, so seems like things are fine.
And now, interesting architecture.
Yes. Basically trying to make a bunch of... I think they're trying to make sand based on the color, but they could also be just tan rocks.
True. Sand or smoke or something. There you are. I need one of the more standard pieces. I cannot find a standard piece. No!
Now that we've whittled things down a bit, I can probably spread these out somewhat.
I did this one piece wrong.
Uh-oh.
They actually have it so it's more secure with the stud on the side there. So I doubt that would have caused any major issues, but best to get that right now.
Yeah.
And not have to go back.
Yeah.
This goes so there is a gap right there. Double check my lights. The lights work. I know that was not really.
That wasn't really the question.
That was more of a paranoia check
Yeah.
for dude. Clear piece goes there. Maybe this one here. I have lots of pieces. Oh, there it is.
Big curve.
Yep, and this attaches to this point, which now locks this in, which is good, because it needed something. And now things get interesting. Or more interesting. Need all three of these. There you are. this odd shape. Now, the reason I say it gets interesting, I have to make sure the wire plays nicely here. Carefully and short. So yeah, it literally, there's a small opening right here. It's very hard to see, but that's where they want it.
Yes.
So definitely following that direction.
Yeah.
Carefully.
We're almost there.
Yes. The upside now can do other things right here and not worry about the wire.
Yes.
Because most of what goes on... Let's move everything to one side now.
Yeah.
So I'm not looking back and forth constantly.
True. Almost. Depending on how complex this is, this might be maybe 10-15 more minutes, I'm guessing. At
10
most.
At most. Should be 10 at most. So showing off each step. But as pieces dwindle, it makes it so everything else goes a little faster.
True. Much less time spent looking for the piece.
Yep. The nice part, what I just did, makes the alignment of this piece so much easier.
Yes.
Because it's going, oh, just drop that in. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is billowing sands or smoke.
It could go either way because, you know, you would see the Dark Magician on the field of play, which might have smoke on it. But then Yu-Gi-Oh! So much of the background mythology of the series is Egyptian.
Yes.
So
ooh, there's a lot of ball joint spots.
yeah. I'm not sure what those are about, but we'll find. Well, actually, no, I do. I think I can figure what those are about. We've got like magical swirls that come up out of this, I think, as part of the build.
I believe so, yes. This one does not.
Just not for bag 2.
No. View aside.
You can look forward to that in the next bags. Because I think is this the last step or so of...
Yeah, once I just confirm my placement. And this is bag 2.
Is where we are at the end of bag 2. We have a good chunk of a base. It's not everything,
Fairly
but...
solid, can't really drop it. It's definitely not recommended right now.
Yeah. I'm assuming that is an extra piece.
Yes.
Down here,
We have a whole...
2 extra pieces.
But hey, came together nicely.
Yes, I would say so.
So,
Let me spin this around actually to show the front angle with the series title.
and for now, we'd like to thank you all for joining us.
We hope you have a good day, and Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Bye.